Welcome to The Bottom Line. I'm Boots Boswell, your host. Please take a minute to subscribe to the channel. You know it's hard in these streets and we appreciate your help. Let's get real and heal. Accountability. Break the cycle.
Peep gang. There comes a time in life where you got to learn how to be accountable and take accountability. Example. A lot of people will walk around and say, I am the way I am because the way I was brought up. I'm this way because of, you feel me? And I'm not here to say that things that happened in your life didn't affect you. But it is on you to make sure that if they affected you in a negative manner, you change and you don't repeat the cycle. Yeah, I got a buddy of mine, man, he spent some time away, and when people ask what happened, he could easily say, man, I had some people who we had a plan and everybody changed and everybody pointed the finger at me, didn't know, you know what I mean? So they the reasons that I had to go away. But instead, if you ask him today, hey man, what happened? First thing he gonna tell you is, I didn't go home. I didn't do this. My decision to be spiteful led me to these things that happened. And those things that happened because of me making that decision led me down that road. Many of our upbringing in our community had been rough as far as decisions our parents made, if it was the way they disciplined us or the way they talked to us or any of those things. And I've come to learn that just because I was brought up this way, people might have been aggressive with me and rough with me. That's totally fine. And I've grown to be a stern, but I've also learned that maybe I got to change my delivery a little bit so the message get across. Just because that was the way I was brought up don't mean it was right. So we got to learn to be accountable. Back in 2018, I made the decision to have things in my truck that I shouldn't have had in my truck. And when I was setting up, my LLC, I had put people in line. So when I fell, it was easy for me to be looking around like, yo, why ain't so-and-so doing this or why ain't so-and-so doing that? Because I set it up where everybody was supposed to, And the only mindset that mindset brings is failure, stalling, playing the waiting game. I didn't get back on track until I was able to take accountability for my action. Didn't nobody else have to do nothing because didn't nobody owe me nothing. I made the decision to do what I did. And I got the consequences from those decisions. And it, affected my life in a negative manner when I made those decisions, and I couldn't get back right. I didn't bounce back until I started walking around and understanding, hey, if you wouldn't have done this, or if you would have done this, then you wouldn't be here. So, all I can tell everybody is take accountability. When you take an accountability, man, you realize, yo, every day I wake up and God blesses me with breath, I can make a change that's for the better of my life, the better of my family's life, the better of my friends' life, the better of my community's life, my people's life. That's all and that's it. You can't blame people in life. If somebody do you wrong, there's no problem to say, yo, somebody did me wrong. But to think that you ain't accountable when you go back and do those things that was taught to you or done to you that you agreed was wrong, then you're going to have a cycle of negativity. You're going to keep passing it down, passing it around and around. So all I can tell everybody is you got to be accountable in life. And when you become accountable, man, do you open up doors. Your mindset, you'll see things that you never saw because you okay with taking accountability. You okay with realizing that you the reason why you here today. So Stay hungry, stay humble, stay accountable.